How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to another FPL video. Today we'll be having a look at two different strategies. Option A, surviving the next few double and blank game weeks on free transfers only, or option B, the best wildcard team for double gaming 25. Both strategies don't require taking any hits at all, so by the end of the video let's hope we come to a decent conclusion and settle which is the better strategy going forward. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a like to show your support. Every single like or comment really goes a long way in helping the channel grow. Let's try and get to 50 again. But for now, let's start chatting strategy. This is an updated fixture schedule by the Krellin himself. If you haven't already heard, Burnley have a confirmed double gaming 27, which means they are the only team to have a double-double. So let's look at some key game weeks here. Firstly, in gaming 25, we have two teams with a double game week, which are Man United and Brighton, and two teams that blank, which are Chelsea and Arsenal. In gaming 26, we have 8 teams with a double game week, and in gaming 27, we have Burnley with a double and 1 or 2 teams with a blank as well. There's also a very tiny chance that Arsenal and Chelsea could double in gaming 28, but that isn't confirmed at all. Now, let's get rid of this complex schedule and look at a more simplified version for the Premier League itself. Now, the big issue here is that the two teams with the best double game week in gaming 26 are Liverpool and Arsenal, but they both blank in gaming 27. Arsenal also blank in gaming 25, so they have a blank, amazing double, and another blank. I'm sure some of you want to use your free hits in gaming 27, but if you only have one available, I'd advise keeping that for the huge blank gaming 30. If you have 2 free hits available, you have the option of using one in 27 and the second in gaming 30. So looking at gaming 30, we have just 3 confirmed fixtures for the time being, which are Wolves versus Leeds, Arsenal versus Villa, and Leicester versus Brentford. All other fixtures almost seemingly look like they will be a blank, except for Burnley versus Southampton. If West Ham beats Southampton in the FA Cup, then both Burnley and the Saints won't blank in gaming 30, which means there is a chance that we could save using the free hits in gaming 30 if you aren't wildcarding right now, because it will allow you to dead end your team until that point, and then you can just wildcard in gaming 31 or beyond when we should know more about the huge double game week in gaming 36, just in time for using the bench boost chip. So after looking at the fixtures, let's now jump onto how shit the team performed in gaming 24 and then look at option A and B in terms of our strategy, whether to just use transfers or should we play the wildcard and look at the best wildcard team for gaming 25. So this was my team for gaming 24 and it was a stinker of a gaming for me, finishing on 54 points. And you know what? Ever since Mo Salah left for AFCON, my captain has blanked every single game week. It's like I've just forgotten how to pick a captain. And I've had a massive drop. I don't even want to talk about it all that much. But I've dropped from just under 12k to just under 24k when I was at a rank of 3k around gaming 19, 5k in gaming 21, and now down to 24k. But you know what? I usually finish the season very strong, as you can see from my FPL history. Usually around this point, I'm around the 150k rank, and this is where we make massive ground by planning, coming up with a decent strategy, and finishing in the top 10k. My goal is still to finish in the top 1k this season, so that's still the target, and hopefully we get there. The shitty thing is that after an amazing run in the cup, I was finally knocked out of every single cup in one game week. I mean, it's a little sad, but what can you do? It was the best run that I've ever had in the FPL Cup, so I'll take it. But enough of that now. That was last week's issue. All we can do now is focus on getting the next green arrow. Let's look at the planning. So this is my current team at the moment for gaming 25. Now we're going to look at option A, which is just using transfers and trying to get through gaming 25, gaming 26, and gaming 27, which are your doubles and blanks and so on, you know. So the first thing that we want to do is to get rid of Damari Gray. Frank Lampard has confirmed that he is out for the game week, so Bruno will come straight into this team for his double, and he will be my captain as well. Now, the thing that I'm absolutely scared about is not having the king in my team, Mo Salah. He played just 30 minutes in Gaming 24. He had a one-on-one that he should have scored. He hit the post. He was just everywhere. So it's one of the reasons why I'm slightly tempted to wildcard this game week. It goes against my original strategy. But what can we do? What can we do? Okay, let's go through the strategy and then we'll talk about which is the better one. We'll look at the wildcard in a few minutes. So I would use one free transfer on Bruno. I actually have 2 free transfers available for the game week. So I will use one for Bruno and save one. I'll then bring in Trossard and hope that Cancelo and Walker both play. I mean, Kyle Walker is suspended in the Champions League, okay? And he still missed out on Gaming 24. Pep Roulette just rashes me to the absolute limit. But I'm hoping this is the game week that Kyle Walker finally plays. But watch my luck. This will be the game week Cancelo misses out, which means I have to rely on Livramento. And I could bring in a Burnley defender now with my second transfer, but their game is against Liverpool, and if Liverpool score 3 or 4, then your Burnley defender is going to get you negative points. So I'm going to hold off on that for the moment. So this is my team for Gaming 25. Now, looking at Game Week 26, I will have 2 free transfers and Bruno will make way for the king. And I can finally breathe that the king is back in my team and I don't have to worry about not owning him. And he will be my triple captain. If there's ever a time to triple captain a player in a season, you want to triple captain Mo Salah against Norwich and Leeds at home. There is literally no 2 better fixtures out there. So if you didn't plan on using your triple captaincy chip on Mo Salah, I suggest you get a huge couch, get behind there, wait for both games to finish, and then you can come out from behind the couch because that will be scary. My opinion, his effective ownership will be extremely high. If I were to make a guess right now, I'd say it will be around 272%. Let's see if I get that right. That's my guess. Let's wait and see. So for my second transfer, I will be moving Alonso to Ben Mee. Now, when I initially planned this team, I wanted to move Kyle Walker to Ben Mee. But because of Salah's random price rise the other day, I no longer can afford the move. So I'm going to have to keep Kyle Walker reluctantly, and I'd have to get rid of Marcus Alonso, and I could possibly stretch to Tarkowski this time. Whether you go for Ben Mee or Tarkowski, it's up to you. Any could score on any given day, well, I hope. We want them for the clean sheets, and if they get a goal, that's a bonus. So I'll bring in Josh King for Trossard, Walker second on the bench, Foster for De Gea, and this would actually leave me with just free transfers thus far. I would have 3 double Gaming 25 players and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 double Gaming 26 players. Now, the issue then comes Gaming 27. And that's the reason why I couldn't bring in an Arsenal player for Gaming 26. Arsenal have the best fixtures other than Liverpool in Gaming 26 against Brentford and Wolves. So ideally, I would have loved to have gotten in Saka or Tierney. The issue is that I would have to take a hit in Gaming 27 to get rid of them. So in Gaming 27, I have 1 transfer available. Let's bring the Liverpool players onto the bench. And that leaves me with a team of 11. And what I can do here is move Kyle Walker to Luca Digne, which sets me up quite nicely. Or if I don't want to get rid of Kyle Walker here, I could then go for Trossard to Ramsey, which I'm loving. Ramsey has hauled a few times now, so it would be a nice move to get him into the team. So yeah, I could actually save a transfer in Gameweek 27 and put out an 11, but I don't trust Pep. Cancelo or Walker or even Foden could be benched, so I probably would use the free transfer and bring in Ramsey, which means I would be out there with 10 players if one of them gets benched, but hopefully they don't, and I'm out with 11 players. And whether I go for Ramsey or Digne seems the safer option because Kyle Walker could very well be benched again. But this is the team that I quite like. So this strategy would mean that I've used just free transfers. I triple captain Mo Salah in Game Week 26, double Game Week 26. I would then use my free hits in Game Week 30. Hopefully, if Burnley and Southampton don't blank in Game Week 30, if West Ham beat Southampton in the FA Cup, then I could try and not use the free hits in Game Week 30 and just bring in some Southampton players and maybe Weghorst from Burnley, maybe with a hit or two, and try and get a decent team, maybe up to 8 players for blank Game Week 30, and then I could save the free hit. I would then use my wildcard around Game Week 31, maybe 28 to 31. No, not 28. I want to use the free hits in 30. So, sorry, I'm just getting confused here for a bit. Triple captain in 26, free hits in 30, hopefully save the free hits in 30. Then I would wildcard in 31, between 31 and 33, when we should know more about the huge double game week in 36, and then bench boost in game week 36. So that's option 1. Now let's have a look at using a wildcard. Let's go back to game week 25.
A few moments later.
So I've gone ahead and made the best wildcard team in my opinion for Game Week 25. And I'm quite excited about this team because this very well could be my team come the Game Week 25 deadline, as this is option B for me. I'm currently sticking to option A, but if option B gets me excited enough, I will pull the trigger on this. So let's have a chat about the team. For my goalkeeper pairing, I have gone for De Gea because he has a double game week in 25, with Ramsdale having a double game week in 26. In defense, I'm sure what you can see here is that I've gone for Robertson and have dumped Jota from the midfield despite Jota's amazing form. Now, the reason I have done that is because as a Liverpool fan, if I'm being slightly biased there, well, I'm actually trying to be unbiased because I absolutely love Jota. I could even be a Diogo fan page with how much I love Jota. With Sadio Mane back from AFCON, Luis Diaz also smashing it as well for Liverpool on his debut. Whether it's Louis Diaz or Luis Diaz, I'm not sure how he pronounces it. I think it's Louis. He's played 80 minutes in Game Week 24. So now you've got Salah, who will definitely play every minute. Mane, Firmino, Jota, Firmino, Diaz. You've also got Minamino. You've got Ox. There are too many options up front now for Liverpool for the best attack in the league. I expect Salah to play almost all minutes, and I can see some rotation amongst Jota, Firmino, and Diaz. So I've gone for the safer option with Robertson at the back. I do think he'll smash it. He'll get a few assists, and Liverpool should be on for some clean sheets as well. Over the next 5 game weeks, I would pick Robertson over Jota. I think he could outperform him. Cancelo stays. It's Man City. It's Cancelo. What can you say? Trent is Trent. I've gone for 8 Nuri because Wolves have a double game week in 26, and they are one of the very few teams to not blank in game week 30 as well. So 8 Nuri is in the team. Jared Bowen is the man in form. The King, Bruno is in for his double game week. Trossard in for the double game week. I've gone light up top. The strikers haven't been performing in the league, so I've gone for some players who have the potential to smash it, which are Edouard with Palace's amazing fixtures coming up, Armando Broja, Wout Weghorst for Burnley's double-double, and to complete the other players, I've gone for Saka, who blanks in 25 and 27, but he has amazing double in 26, and Tarkowski for Burnley's double-double. I would captain Bruno in this game week, and it eliminates being scared. It just gets rid of the fear completely of not owning Salah and Bruno for the game week. But I would slightly favor captaining Bruno as he has two games. I've not included Ronaldo here. The strikers haven't been performing and his position in the team is under threat. As you've seen in Gameweek 24, he was benched. Now, could that mean he had a rest and he will play both games coming up? Don't really know. We don't know if he's in favor. The Man United attack looks a lot more fluid without him, which is insane to actually say out loud, you know? So yeah, this is the team for Gameweek 25. So we take one transfer available into 26, and I would get rid of Bruno for Son. I would then triple captain Salah, bring in Wout, Tarkowski, and Saka. Bench order is a bit difficult here. And with one transfer, this leaves us with 10 double Gameweek 26 players. You're very well set up for the double game week now. Hopefully getting a 100-pointer at the minimum with the triple captain and Salah. We want 100 points from him alone, right? Let's hope. This team is even very much bench boostable. Trossard against Burnley, Cancelo against Spurs, Broja against Everton, and De Gea against Leeds. But use the triple captaincy chip. Don't even overthink it. So we now have one transfer available for Gameweek 27. So De Gea is back in the team. Broja is in for Salah. Cancelo for Trent. And Trossard for Robertson. And for one free transfer, I would then remove Saka for Coutinho. I absolutely love Coutinho. He was my favorite player when he was in Liverpool, even over the likes of Steven Gerrard. I absolutely loved Coutinho, and it was one of the saddest days ever when he left Liverpool. Even until this very moment in the January transfer window, I was like, Klopp, just come on, sort this thing out, bro. Bring Coutinho back. We want the magician back in our team. But it wasn't meant to be. I understand it from Klopp's and Liverpool's perspective. The loyalty wasn't there, and you know, sometimes things are like that. I was just extremely happy that he's back in the league, and he has shown insane form. Scoring, assisting every single game week. I think he averages a goal or assist every 43 or 44 minutes, which are insane numbers at the moment. So yeah, this is the team for Gameweek 27. And that's all we need to do in terms of the planning between Game Weeks 25, 6, and 7. Game Week 28 is a normal game week, 29 is a normal, and in 30 is the massive blank. So with this team, just like in the team with the transfers, we would be looking at using the free hit if you have one available. I wouldn't recommend dead ending your team into Game Week 30 because you don't have another wildcard available. You've used it right now. So this is the only reason why I may not use the wildcard. I want to know more about the massive double game week in Game Week 26, so I can use the bench boost. It has been the best strategy I've had throughout the seasons. It's a strategy I've always used, and it's why I have always been so consistent in FPL. I've planned, yes, you need massive luck when it comes to FPL, but sometimes planning does work. The eye test, the planning, everything goes hand in hand and you need that calculated luck, you know? And it's why my worst rank to date, which was I think 2 or 3 seasons ago, was 86k. I've never finished worse than 86k and I don't plan to. The goal is still to finish in the top 1k. Now, let's talk about which option should I go for. Between the two, as exciting as the wildcard seems right now, I am leaning more towards option A. I would likely try and dead end my team into Gameweek 30 and then wildcard after. But if I can't do that, I will free hit in Gameweek 30 and then take it from there. Triple captain in Gameweek 26, regardless of whether I use the wildcard or not right now. So yeah, tell me what you think I should do. Which option do you think is actually the better option? Option A or option B? And also let me know what you're planning to do. Did this wildcard team tempt you? I know it's tempting me. I'm probably going to sleep on it tonight, and come tomorrow, I will decide before the deadline which option I am going for. So if you want to know an up-to-date idea of what I am doing, keep your notifications on, subscribe to the channel, because the moment I decide which option I'm going for, I will be posting it here in the comments in this video, as well as the communities tab here on YouTube and on my social media platforms, which are Instagram and Twitter. So yeah, that's what I plan to do. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was helpful and it helped you in some way decide on what you want to do. Let me know in the comments on your thoughts, and yeah, let's take it from there. If you haven't already joined yet, make sure you join the Try Smash FPL Mini League. Follow me on my socials where I'm active every single day, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. I post a ton of videos, as you can see, and I'm here to help as best as I can. I will be back, so do put your notifications on. Good luck, and remember to FPL responsibly.